Welcome back to my Nappy Roots, everyone. This is day 7, the last day of my 7-day series. I can't believe how quickly 7 days just blurs one day into the next. So I left my hair out in my satin cap last night, and the curls have dropped some more. Not too much though. It's still looking very nice, still looking very neat. The back is a little flat, but you know, if you need to, you can just retwist certain sections of the back and let that stay up for an hour or maybe 30 minutes while you're getting dressed. If you're going to work or you have to run out really quickly, I would just retwist some sections in the back while you get ready to do that, and then go out the door, just drop that section and pick it apart, and then you'll be good. But what I'm going to do just to hydrate my hair right now is I'm going to spray some leave-in. Not too much, just a little. And don't forget the edges. We always neglect the edges and we wonder why we don't have any. So you can't do that. So, I want to say thank you so much again for watching my 7-day series. All the people who sent comments, who sent emails, who sent questions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to announce my new schedule for video release coming up. After the 7-day series is over, I'm going to release one video a week because I want to devote as much time as possible to doing videos, because I'm not a person who believes in having 50 videos of just random stuff. I want to make quality over quantity. That is extremely important to me. So I will do one video a week, and I want it to be as polished and as perfected as possible. I'm trying to grow my channel and grow the viewership of my channel. So please spread the word of my Nappy Roots to your friends, to your coworkers, to anyone that's struggling with let people know. Have you heard about Jonathan Singer? He's the one with the YouTube channel who talks about spirituality and talks about mental health and mental awareness and all those different things that are all rolled into hair care, nutrition. All that's important. We can't neglect our nutrition. We can't neglect our diet. We can't neglect water. We can't neglect stress. We can't neglect exercise. We got to make sure this is a whole lifestyle thing that has to happen, because you cannot have healthy hair if your body isn't healthy. There's just no way to produce healthy hair out of an unhealthy body. And that seems to be the issue that I see a lot on YouTube, is that people want to just come in front of you and just product, when it has so little to do with product. I just sprayed this on my hair to get a little moisture into it right now, and all that's in this is water and glycerin. That's basically it. I mean, there's different forms of synthetic vitamins or whatever else they put into this, but that's all that's really in there is water. There is no better moisturizer than water, and our hair is porous. It gives the moisture right back to the air if you don't seal in the moisture with some form of oil. It doesn't matter what type of oil you use. It only matters that you use some form of oil, because they put them on certain pedestals that they are the holy grail of oils, when you can use vegetable oil on your hair and it will do the same thing as some expensive virgin coconut oil or Jamaican black castor oil. It'll do the same thing. It'll moisturize your hair. There are so many things out here that we can use and that we can do that are natural, that are inexpensive, and that are readily available to us, that we can just go to our grocery store and pick up things. I mean, like for instance, garlic. Garlic is one of those things that is like the cure-all. Garlic, you have an issue, take garlic. It will probably more than likely help. Garlic is an excellent astringent, and it cleanses the blood, and it also dilates blood vessels, so it increases blood activity while cleansing the blood. And we all know that the only thing that makes hair grow is blood flow to the scalp. So just a helpful hint, if you're a person who has thinning hair, or if you're suffering from baldness or some other form of hair loss, put garlic in your conditioner and do deep conditioners with garlic in your conditioner, and you will feel that scalp tingling, and you will feel the heat coming to your head because of the blood flow, the dilation of the blood vessels that is happening, and you will see rapid growth happen with that. And I will definitely do a video on the benefits of garlic coming up in the future. It probably won't be for a few weeks, but be on the lookout for that. So right now I'm going to go and chillax and read some more of my book, Getting to Happy by Terry McMillan. And of course, right, I have to have my Hello Kitty bookmark because that's just me, right? So I'm back once again, and as you can see, I haven't done too much of nothing. I just got back in the house running some errands, and it's really humid and kind of raining off and on, so I just decided not to do anything. And kind of the humidity is actually sort of working with my hair. It's gotten puffy. You see the puffiness? It's gotten puffy, which I don't mind at all. And I got some frizz up here on the top, but I don't mind that either, because we got to get out of this thing of trying to look perfect all the time every day, because that's just an unrealistic goal to have. This is real life, not fantasy. It's not an airbrushed magazine cover. This is real life. So we got to come out of that trying to look perfect every day and holding on to perfect bone straight flat ironed hair all the time. While that looks good for a day or two, it'll only last a day or two, especially in the heat and in the humidity. There was no way that I would have flat ironed my hair on a day like today or the summer period, because it's too hot. You're going to be sweating constantly. It's going to be humid. That's just not even a good idea at all. I don't know how people hold on to their flat ironed hair in the summertime, or even why. But that's neither here nor there. I'm hoping that everyone is enjoying their day today, and I will be back for the third segment to see what I do, if I do anything at all, because I may not do nothing, and that has to be okay with you, my viewers. You have to have days where you don't do anything, those days where you just leave your hair alone. I mean, I can do a million things with this. I could take some of this back if I wanted to, and I could pin some of this back and have like a half up, half down type of look, or I could put it in a ponytail and up here, and I could have a half up, half down ponytail. I could do a million things. I could bring this back, and I could make this into a messy bun, like put some pins down here and have a messy bun, and I could bring, you know, a piece down. I could do a million different things, because essentially all that you've done with the Bantu knot out is just create a curly texture in your hair. I mean, you could do a million different things with a Bantu knot out, with a braid out. It doesn't just have to be a simple middle part or a simple side part. You could do, you know, let your imagination run wild and do whatever you want on that. Stay tuned for segment 3. I just co-washed my hair. I decided to co-wash it today because for the last 2 or 3 days I have been outside and I have been sweating, and I wanted to get all that salt and all that sweat off my scalp, because it was kind of starting to itch a little bit. Sometimes when we have an itchy scalp, all we gotta do is co-wash just to get the salt off of our scalp when we sweat. If you're a person who exercises a lot, that's a great thing to do, is to co-wash, just to get the salt off your scalp. And co-washing, when you co-wash, I got a question. I got an email about co-washing. When you co-wash, you want to decide and ask yourself why. Why do I want to co-wash today? Why not tomorrow, or why not yesterday? You want to come up with a good reason, because normally if you can't come up with a good reason to co-wash, then you don't need to. You can just leave it alone. A lot of times we get on these strict regimens where you feel that you have to shampoo once a week, condition once a week, deep condition twice a month, hot oil twice a month, relax every 6 weeks. It does not have to be that way, and in fact it shouldn't be that way, because on one given day, one given week, one given month, different things happen. So your hair may not need to be co-washed every week. It may not need to be shampooed every week. I rarely use shampoo. I use shampoo when I have a lot of oil buildup, a lot of dirt buildup, a lot of product buildup. If I want to strip my hair and get back to just hair and just start over, or if I want to do a heat style, that is when I'll use shampoo. Other than that, it's very rare. Maybe once a month I shampoo. Other than that, it's a co-wash, a co-wash, a co-wash, a co-wash. And I just got a brand new bottle of VO5. I got another question about that as well. I got a brand new bottle of VO5. It was on sale for 99 cents at Rite Aid, so I bought 3 of them. And when it's a brand new bottle, I'll use about that much of it before I add my honey and my oil, because there's no room to add any of that in there, and I don't want to have to pour it into another bottle and then make the leave-in or my conditioner that way. I don't like to do that. I like to just use maybe a quarter of the bottle and then do my mixes and my add-ins. So